Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we are in the Toliss A-319 and we are doing an Aer Lingus flight today. Whoa, pressing the wrong buttons. There we go. We are doing an Aer Lingus flight today. Can't get AutoGate to work. If anyone knows how to get AutoGate to work, please let me know. But here we are at Dublin International Airport and we're flying to Amsterdam. I'm probably totally butchering that name, but that is a-okay. So, with that, let's go ahead into the aircraft, double check. Parking brake is on. First things first, we're going to go into this page. We're going to go to ground services, make sure shocks and external power are set. And while we're here, because I have no idea how to call up a fuel truck in the Toliss, I have my flight plan from SimBrief right in front of us. Our block fuel is going to be 5,788 kilograms, so we're going to load up 5.8 kilograms. Boom. Just like that. Quick refuel, defuel. And our zero fuel weight today is 53,486 kilograms, so we'll go ahead and increase our number of passengers to represent that. 53,486 is what we're looking for. And you know what? That's close enough. So we're taking 92 passengers, almost a full flight here, to Amsterdam. Flight plan is active. Actually, can I change this to... No. Okay, whatever. I thought I could change each passenger like that and within SimBrief, but to have this number represented in proof, but they're only off by 20, so that's okay. Takeoff performance. Ooh, that was working yesterday. Anyways, I know what I gotta do. I gotta start the aircraft up. Let's go ahead and get that situated here. So with that, just double check and make sure we got the simulator sound going through. Maybe. Let's click a few buttons. Battery 1 on. Yep, there we go. And battery 2. And we'll take ground power. While we have ground power, open up the APU door. We'll whack on some brighter lights here. Forgot you have to scroll. You can't click and drag, unfortunately. Get that speaker up all the way, because why the hell not? Right. Get the McDo's burned up. There we go. I got the systems online. We'll go ahead and turn the IRSs on once we're done with this, along with the fuel pumps. Alright, and to the overhead panel, we'll go ahead and arm those. We'll turn those on to auto and on, seatbelts on, crew, oxygen on, fuel pumps are coming on. Just like that. And then IRSs, we'll switch those to the nav position up there and wait for the on-bat to turn off for each one. Oops, there we go. Go ahead and turn on our radios as well. That's on battery, perfect. Don't have any generators, don't have any bleeds going because we have no air into the aircraft. That is a-okay. What else are we missing? I think that's it. Nav lights. I always forget the nav lights. And we'll go ahead and just increase the overhead intensity. We'll turn the standby compass on and that on. Lastly, we'll do an annunciator test. Everything looks good, no bulbs out. And do a quick fire test. APU. It's working. Engine 2. That's working. And engine 1. Perfect. Alright. Bring up the McDo here. And yeah, all that looks good. CFM is what we're using today on our Aer Lingus. Got the current AirAx cycle in there. Go ahead and do, who's the data? No, was it? It's flight. Is it flight plan? Pre-flight. First. No, in it. That's what I'm looking for. We are coming from Dublin to Amsterdam. We'll go ahead and insert that. Flight number today is going to be ICAO code, which is EI. We're going to go ahead and align the IRSs. Our flight level today is going to be flight level 390. Go ahead and put that in. And cost index. Go back to some brief here. Cost index today is going to be, I always forget where it is, 7. Not bad. Not bad at all. Our zero fuel weight today, what did I say that was? Zero fuel weight. Zero fuel weight. Okay, go up a little bit more on my plane. It's going to be 53.5, and our center of gravity was like 29.8, I believe. I'll double check. Lock fuel is 5.8. And let's go. Just double check myself really quickly here. 29.5, and our zero fuel weight right now is, I thought I changed that. Ah, yes, I forgot to apply. So we're taking 92 passengers, 53.4. I could say 53.4 actually. We'll do that. 53.4 and 29.5. Let's change that. Boom. There we go. And we should have, just double check the, nope, not flight controls. Fuel, there it is. On board 58, perfect. Alright, we'll go over to the AP page and just monitor that. That should be it for those. Go ahead to the flight plan. Let me just quickly look up the weather here. Winds are 110 at 06. We'll use runway 10 right today. So we'll go ahead and click that. Departure 10 right. 10 right. There we go. I don't think we're going to be using a SID, but let's see if they can select. Nope, no transitions available. Okay. So no instrument departure, and we'll go ahead and insert that. That's okay. We'll just type in end to queue and put that in right there, and type our insert, make it permanent. There we go. All right. Oh, wrong way. Top of climb. It's all the same. Looking good so far. And we'll do our approach once we are in the air. Yeah, so we're just waiting for the IRS to launch. It's going to take 5 minutes here. That's A-okay. While that's happening, let's go ahead and get our flight mode. Flight FCP, I think it's called in Airbus lingo. I don't know. Both flight directors are on. We are going up to flight level 390, just like that. And speed, we'll have it in managed mode. That will take effect once we're actually in the air. We'll turn off the ADS for now because we don't need those on the screens. We'll go ahead and zoom in there. What else can we do while we wait? Parking brake set. That's all. Oh, the transponder. We'll set that to TARA, just like that. And we can also turn on, increase these brightnesses here. Just a little bit. Oh, no radios too. That usually helps. There we go. Alright, well yeah, now it's just waiting for the IRSs to align here. I wish Sunroof was part of Habitat. That would be fantastic, but it's not. Yep, that's set. ChartFox. I use ChartFox. I'm thinking about upgrading my Navigraph to that, but who knows? Hey, look at that. Got some of our IRSs aligned already. Let's go ahead and walk outside the aircraft. We have our cargo doors here. Everything's. I love the Toliss A-319. It's just really well put together. The sounds too. The baby bus for the, I think it's the CFM actually. All really well put together. Got our tail view there. Different view there. Another view there. Wing view. And there's our one passenger view, the other passenger view. Cockpit window, co-pilot, overhead panel, and me. If you're wondering how I did all those camera angles, you just press left control and a number pad number. Actually, I don't have anything set this yet. I should probably do that. It sounds like our cargo doors are closing. That's excellent. In the free camera mode here. Let's see if they close this front one. Probably not, but. Oops. And there you go. Cargo doors are closed. And the IRSs will be aligned in just a few moments here. Let's see, what else can we do? Just take a look at the door page. Yeah, everything is looking closed. Pressurization panel, I think it's set to auto. Yep, everything's set to auto. Auto. Let's go ahead and turn on our beacon light as we turn on our APU here. Oh, and our pressure. What is the pressure here? Altimeter QNH is 1019. Come on. There we go. The IRSs should be aligned in just a second here. And there we go. Alright, let's go to the ISCS. There we go, that's what I wanted. We're going to be doing 1+ flaps, which means our, let me pull this up actually, we'll go to our perf page. Our V1 with all of our current configurations, our V1's going to be 132. Our VR is also going to be 133, and our V2 is going to be 135. Flex temp is going to be 66. Oh. And flaps, I'm just going to put 1. I forget what THS stands for, and I can't put an F there. Maybe, no, let me try this. Ah. Well, that did something. Huh. Alright, next phase, we are climbing out. That's fine. Cruise. Descent. And the approach, like I said, we will get briefed in the air. Alright. Ground services. Well, let's do this first. Let's go to better pushback and get that replugged here. I want to be facing the link just like that. So go ahead and push that there.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Where's your Irish accent there, guy? Anyways, I know it's just a plugin. See, is our APU available? Our APU is available. We'll go ahead and turn on the APU lead. We'll turn on our packs just like that. They come on automatically, so our passengers, notional passengers, are nice and happy that they have air conditioning now, even though they probably don't need it. It's only 15 degrees. Hey Google, 15 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit. Okay, maybe my Google Home Mini is failing me. Hey Google, 15 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit. Yeah, a bit chilly in Dublin right now. It's only 59 degrees Fahrenheit out there for us American people. I mean, freedom units, not scale of frozen to boiling. Yeah. Okay, now that that's on, let's just verify parking brake is set. We'll go ahead. I don't have hydraulics, so I won't do anything like that just yet. So we're going to go ahead and prepare our aircraft for ignition. Let's go ahead up to the top here. We'll tell them to remove shocks and the external power. I probably should have turned that off myself. Parking brake is still set. And we have power. Cool. Better pushback. Already pre-planned it. Dang it.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Start pushback.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
There we go. Turn that back out to 40. Let's go to... So I'll give you a general idea of what we're doing. Basically, we're just taking off the east coast of Ireland. And I'm probably going the wrong way. Yep. As usual. And east. Somewhere over here we transition from England over to the North Sea. And straight shot into there. But we'll do somewhere in here, there's a transition and an approach phase. Takes us down south. I'm expecting to land runway 36 center right now, or runway 27 over here at the north.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Just like that. Alright. Let's go ahead and give our safety brief to the passengers. 1 second.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Air Lingus 610. Today we're flying to Amsterdam Schiphol. If the engine catches fire, all good luck, we're all gonna die.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted.
If we have
Release
a
parking
rapid
brake.
depressurization event, the mask falls down, just put that on however you want, because no matter how many times my flight attendants will tell you how to put it on correctly, you're still going to ignore them and just wear it over your mouth and not both your mouth and your nose. Estimated flight time today is going to be 2 hours, give or take. You don't care about that, so. Alright, enjoy the flight. I don't care if you beat up each other in the back, this is not America, so we probably won't have that anyways. Talk to you in the sky.
first officer is a bit of a sour head today. All right, we are ready to be pushed back, so we'll go ahead and just release the parking brake.
Starting pushback, and
Alright.
you may start engines.
Starting engine. So we'll go over to the overhead panel. Packs are coming off. Where's my crossbleed? Crossbleed is set to auto, which is perfectly fine. We'll go ahead and start engine 1. It's already set to the ignition sequence, so we'll just go ahead and pop that up. And we'll switch to the engine page there. We have N2, rotation. And we have fuel lighting off right now as our EGT rises, and we have N1 rotation. We're looking at the EGT, making sure we don't have a hot start. Looks like that will temp out at around 540. And the generator just came online. We heard that click. And that engine is stabilizing out. Perfect. We'll go ahead and crank engine 2 and listen to this barking dog PTU.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Alright, well there's 2 good engine starts. We'll look for those hand signals on the left. Waiting for that engine to stabilize. Perfect, just like that. Readjust my own chair here as we get ready to taxi out. Just quickly pull up a chart diagram.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
So we're currently here at, I believe, facing Link 2. Yep, Link 2 right there. So we're just going to taxi out straight onto Alpha, take Sierra all the way to Sierra 7, and we'll take off from there. Sounds good to me. We'll go ahead and close that. Alright, let's just double check, get a refresh on our QNH. It's 1017 now. Weather's rapidly deteriorating here. 1004, well, not much, but one's died down just a little bit, which I'll take that. You know what? I'll take that. Alright. Yep, that looks good. That all looks good. Flight directors are both on. I hope that's synced up. It is. We'll leave that there. And alright. Go ahead and take the parking brake off. Taxi light comes on. We'll turn the strobe to auto and we'll extend our landing lights. And the wing light will come on as well. Alright, advance these throttles. Let's get moving. And while we taxi out, we'll go ahead and get the ECAM messages taken care of. All brake will set to max, but we'll go ahead and put flaps out. So our take up thingamabob. And we'll go ahead and arm the ground spoilers just simply by lifting up on that lever right there. The APU bleed is still on. Go ahead and turn our packs back on and turn the APU bleed off. And we'll go ahead and turn the APU off. Here's Alpha. We're running across runway 26, I think this is. A little bit of rain already. Go ahead and turn that. Ah, well, that was as expected. Oh shoot, I just completely missed the wrong runway. We'll go ahead and we'll just do a quick loop around on 10 here. Ooh, whoa. My bad. Worst taxiing I've ever seen probably, but it's alright. We'll get through it. Alright, as we taxi on the correct runway this time, Sierra that is, go ahead and quickly press our takeoff config button. Yep, normal, and we'll tell the cabin crew that we are ready to go as soon as we take the runway, because it's dead in Dublin right now. Let's see, the weather radar, I've never actually gotten that able to work. We'll go ahead and put it on the system too. And we'll put the PWS to auto. There we go. Leave it on. Can I put that on a map and just see what happens? Cool. Auto, tilt's fine. Yeah, no idea what the heck's. How to get weather up here. I've got it to work once. I know the terrain radar works. That's an external plugin. But I've never been able to get the weather radar to work. Interesting. What about turbulence mode? Oh no! My throttles are mixed up. That's my right throttle. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let me fix that. Alright, well we've reached Sierra 7 here. Go ahead and turn on over lights, just like that. And have that set. Perfect, we'll go ahead and turn our wiper blades up to fast here as we are preparing to take off. Get lined up. Okay, we're just a touch to the right. And perfect. Just like that. Alright, cabin's ready, landing lights are on, everything's good with takeoff configuration. We'll go ahead and advance our throttles up. And we'll advance to flex temp. Right there. Release the brakes. And we are cruising. Hey, Nos. Got that call out. Oh well. V1. Rotate. And positive rate, gear up. forgot the ignition there. Oops. And we'll go ahead and bring those thrust levels back to climb there. We're just following the flight director here as we climb up to our altitude, cruising altitude of 190. And we'll go ahead and take in our flaps. Go ahead and also turn off our nose wheel taxi light. Put the strobes back to auto. And there you have it. We are cruising out of here. And the one thing I love about fly-by-wire, although I hate it when it comes to landing, is the fact that the aircraft is always trimming to you. You still have a trim hat on your side stick, which you can see right there. But as I'm moving the stick around, the aircraft is actually trimming itself to hold whatever angle I put in it. So if I'm following the flight director here, and I want to leave it in this orientation, I let go of the stick, and it's going to stay there. Granted, I'm going to have to coach it into that position, but nonetheless, it's a nice feature to have. The only problem with it is when it comes to landing, there is that feeling of a disconnect between you and what the aircraft is doing. It doesn't feel very manual, so when it comes to controlling your rate of descent and flaring, not very easy in the Airbus. Much easier with a more direct control system as seen in a Boeing or Douglas or something of that type. Alright, completely flying on instruments at this point right now. Go ahead and put the autopilot on. There we go. Through the cloud layer. Absolutely love to see that. And through 10,000 feet, landing lights are coming in. Seatbelt signs go off, and we'll ding the flight attendants and let them know that they're good to go. And they can start their cabin service. If it weren't for these clouds, you should see the shoreline of England right about, yeah, you can see the A River right there, but normally the coastline would be right in here somewhere. Got some decent cloud cover though. Bit unfortunate. Well, we can't hold weather to its own, so just double check. All the heats are set automatic, which is perfect. Alright, and as we climb here, let's just quickly pull up. Make sure we can get rid of that. We can go to focus our efforts into Amsterdam. We should pull next here. Winds are 040 at 10. So what runways do they want to use? I guess we'll have to go for runway 6 then. That's where most of the arrivals are coming from. Or taking runway 6. So we'll use runway 6. So we'll go ahead and brief that. We'll also pull up the arrival, all the stars for that. And we want to use, because we're coming from this direction, the Lamzo 2A arrival. And what that will do is it will fly us pretty much directly here and then probably loop us out just like that. So that's what we'll brief. And let me get an approach chart for runway 6, if I remember how to read these. Yes, there we go. Oops. I'll come back. Dang it, I just lost that. No. Next. Can I move the tab? No, I can't. Oh well. Let's turn this up. We can also go to standard Q&As right now as well. Which apparently for them, their transition altitude is like 3,000 feet actually. That's what yeah. It's determined by air traffic control. I don't recognize it in the European stuff. I just do 18,000 feet because that's what we do in America here. And that's so much easier. Alright, so we'll do runway 6. And for we are a Cat 3 aircraft, so our decision altitude is going to be 73 feet. Let's go ahead and punch that in. Oh, I'm an idiot. Hang on. Alright, I can just do this. Click there. Click arrival. And ILS 06 on the Lamzo 2A via Sugal. Check my flight plan from some brief here. We'll do Sugal. And we'll do temporary insert. Top of climb, and we'll just cycle through it all. Top descent, Lamzo, E-tops, Sugal, SPL, and then our approach in. And our intercepts. This will be AM 609. We should be at 2,000 feet by or so. I'll leave that be, but as long as we're there at 609, so there's AM 110 once it's 2000 there, and we'll start our 3 degree in just like that, and that's fine. And our missed approach altitude is going to be 2,000 feet, flying runway headed. We'll brief that again as we get ready for the approach. And I forget where on these European charts the frequency is for the ILS radio beacon. Localizer, DME, tower. I'll just look it up in here. 06. ILS. ILS. Ah, it was right there. 110.55. So we'll go here. Go 110.55. And we'll do the same. There, and their course should be 56. No, okay, whatever. Let's go over to the third page here. That's our climb. Next. Cruise, sun. Approach. So the current, what did I say that current weather was? 040. Oops. The wind was 040 at 10. Actually, yep. And temperature is 20 degrees, so a little bit warmer. The QNH is currently 1024. Do flaps 3, and our decision height is going to be 73. Go around, that's... oh, cool. Cool. We'll keep that on flight plan for now. There you go. Quickly, we'll just take a look at the plan here on our screen as we step through it. Looking good, we'll zoom in right there. So that's Nito, then D-Ball, Dubuck to Lamzo, E-Top, Sugal. That's a limit. SPL. It's a tight turn there. Really tight turn. Probably a few 360s, although the spinal looks a bit. Sugal on the Lamson 2A. Oh, that's a hold actually. Because we're coming down pretty fast there. I can always just put it in direct, I guess. To M1, M102, and into runway 6. And if we go missed, we climb runway heading out to, yeah. There you go.
ladies and gentlemen, from the short deck for saucer seeking. Sit back, relax. We got 40 minute descent here into Amsterdam. Wow. Gotta be fast. Don't throw out the flight attendants. If you do, I'll come back there and beat you up. I've had a long day. It's time to go and get some good Dutch beer. Get some sleep. Should be landing like I said in 40 minutes. I don't care if it's gonna be bumpy or not. I came from Ryanair and I'm gonna be the pilot landing.
Yeah, so the first officer just did his brief there. He's going to be pilot landing today. It's going to be his first landing here with us at Aer Lingus. He came over fresh from Ryanair, like he was saying, so it's going to be probably a rough landing. Although I've high hopes for him, so he should be doing fine. Alright, 40 minutes to go. Moving along nicely, our next limit is 10,000 feet. We'll punch out of standard here. Raise that to 1021, and we'll lower our limit to 5,000. We'll go down to 2,000 actually. So we're coming in quite nicely over here. Just bump up the plan range here. Just take a look at what the hell we're doing. Come in. I kind of don't want to do that. Alright, so we'll kick it back off to the arc there. Oops. Sugal, SPL, we're just going to do AM 101 in place. Actually, I don't even have to do that. I can just do this. Go in here. And shoot. Thought I could delete it, but do clear the hold, and we'll accept that. There we go. Fixed it. Alright, our approach briefing. We're going to be doing a flaps 3 approach with... Oh yeah, I should probably activate the approach phase, confirm it too. Our approach phase, QNH is probably not still 1021. Oh, it is. Nice. Winds are now 040 at 09. Decision height still, I thought it was 79. I might have mistyped. Ooh, that's weird. That's grayed out. No, it is 73 for a Category C, twin engine jet aircraft, 73. On the ILS. So 73 is our decision height. Landing configuration 3, which means our V approach is 136 and our landing speed is 132. Perfect. Oh, temperature, that's probably changed. That's 170. Oh! Gotta keep the mouse on the McDude to update it. God, you had a mini heart attack. Man. And we are brief. Ground spoilers are armed. We're going to do auto brake there. We are at 10,000 actually, so we're going to go ahead and turn on our landing lights. Wing lights I'll turn back on as we're coming into the area. And we'll go ahead and prep. Anything else I can be prepping right now? Not really. Alright. Oh, the nav radios. Let's see, has it picked up the correct? It has. Alright, perfect. Yep. Course 0573. I'll take that. And we don't care about any of the ADS, so we'll turn that back to there. Perfect. You can see the airport's nicely lit up right in front of us right there. So to fly in, make one big loop out, and as we turn base to final, we'll do all that. Just make sure we're still in the descent mode here, which we are. Get my chair reset as we come in for the approach. Uninterrupted, this recording. We could be flying a little bit faster. Although I guess we have hit our limit, so who the heck knows? Supposed to be flying at 220, then AM 103, which is right there, so we're supposed to slow down. Let's do that. We'll do speed up by 20 knots here. You know what? No, we'll leave it on FMC speed actually. Because we have to descend anyways. In the real world, I would imagine it would vector me directly to AM 102 right there, Amsterdam 102. Or sorry, 101. Alright, now we are going to 101. Where we go to 102 there. There's 36 left, 36 center, and 36 right is way out there. That's the runway we will be landing on, and that's the terminal we'll be parking at. So, just a few minutes away from, about 10 minutes away from touchdown here. This runway right here is a long taxi. So most airplanes will just go out and around and then to the runway, or sometimes they'll go down. Because when 36 and 18 centers in use, they will go all the way around it. They can't cross it. Which good on the Netherlands for having that extra bit of safety, but that's a long taxi out there. Alright. Everything's looking good there. Why are we set at 7,000 feet? That was a weird hold there. Alright, as we make this loop out and around. Go ahead, bring the range in. And we'll go ahead and lower this down to, well, 100 feet. Push that in. We'll go ahead and turn the radar weather radar off ahead of time, so that way we're not cooking ground crew. Just like that, perfect. Landing here, probably just a little bit past sunset. 1538 UTC, which makes it 4:38 local? Or are they 2 hours? No, they're 2 hours ahead, so it's 5:38 local, I think. Go ahead and put the VOR2 on the co-pilot side just in case. Just like that. Perfect. And as we turn on our base leg here, I will arm the localizer. And once the localizer is captured, I'll arm the landing systems, both co-pilot and my side, first officer and my side, as well as the approach button right there. And as we begin our turn to base, I'll put out flaps 1. Which on landing, when you put them out when you're landing, it's just slats, which I find interesting in the Airbus. So when you're landing, right, and on the ground, gears up, it's flaps 1 is just a slat. So you can go flaps 2 and then flaps 1, which will put out flaps to the flaps 1 detent, and then flaps 2 detent, and then flaps 3. So it is A-okay. Airport's just behind us back there. Alright, let's go ahead back here. Actually, yeah, we'll go here. And we'll take flaps 1. Now you can see the slats are moving out. And there's flaps 1. Indicated just the first notch of flaps. Or slats, rather. Alright, we are turning base right now. Going with our downwind leg, if you can call it that. I forgot to mention our alternate airport is Brussels, but I don't think we're going to be needing that. Okay, we'll go ahead and arm the localizer. Wait for the localizer to be captured. Hey Google. Hey Google, stop. Apparently, I thought it said keep Google. Anyways, we'll go ahead and take flaps 2 now. We'll hold 160 knots for now. Still waiting for the localizer to capture. And localizer to capture. Landing systems are coming on left and right, and the approach is armed. And if I remember correctly, we gotta be
2,500.
at AM 609. We gotta be at 2,000 feet, which is fine. This is exactly where I want to be. Go back to manage speed mode. We'll put the gear down. And we'll go ahead and take flaps 3. Nose gears out. Flaps 3 indicate 3 green lights. Go ahead and turn on the brake fans because I know they're going to get extremely hot here. And I'll go to the flight controls page and just see what's happening with our aircraft as we land. There's 2,000. We have the glide slope captured now.
2,000.
2,000 feet. It's gonna be my aircraft now. Got that little bit of a right wind crosswind component. So we're just gonna go ahead and fly the flight director. Make sure we are just a touch high, that's okay. Like I said, 3 green brake fans on, our brake is low, flaps 3 are out and indicated. Just quickly go ahead and clear that ECAM message there. Right. Signs are, oops, forgot that one. Signs are on, cabins checked, and flaps, well, flaps will be full. I don't care about that. We don't need full flaps. And in that quick procession of checks I just did,
1,000.
managed to able to drift left of the runway, which is not a big deal. Just a touch of rudder and a touch of right bank here. Get ourselves back online. Just like that. Still a bit low, that's alright. I'd rather be 3 red than perfect, because I always float this dang thing.
500.
And this is the cool thing about Cat 3 approaches for ILS and instrument precision approaches. We're 500 feet. Notice how close we are to the dang runway, right? It's committed to landing.
Speed.
Oh, that's on me.
300.
Too low, flaps.
Oh, shut up.
Too low, flaps.
100
Too
above.
low, flaps. Too low, flaps.
100.
Too low, flaps.
Minimum.
There's our minimums. Notice where we are, dude.
40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
And fly that nose down. Spoilers are up. Reverse is going going green. We'll just use idle reverse here. And most reversers and all brakes can come off. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. Go ahead and turn on your runway turn-offs. We'll lower that to taxi. That's already on auto. Perfect. We'll go ahead and retract our landing lights as we take this high speed. 1.54 G's at minus 143 feet a minute. That is dang smooth. Much smoother than I ever thought I could ever get in this dang thing, because I never felt connected to the plane, unfortunately. We'll go ahead and bring ourselves down to 20 knots on the ground speed there. There we go. Alright, let's find ourselves an open gate. You know what? I fancy one of those right there, even though they're probably not intended for this aircraft. I don't care. Alright, we're gonna park next to this MD-110 here. If possible. Actually, you know what? We'll take that gate right there. So how would I get there? I'm gonna guess I take this taxiway. Actually, no. I'll take the next one. Oh yeah, APU. Oops. Go ahead, we'll just turn on in. Just that. Beautiful. Go ahead, turn our runway turn-offs off. Those can come off. We'll lower the brightness of those. The nav lights and the logo light. There's a catering truck. That's always what I love to see. And here we go. We're going to take gate D14. Oh, we are all cockeyed here. That's okay. They can fix this with a tug, probably. Let's just go outside and give it a quick check. And parking brake on, flaps coming up. We'll actually lower the speed brakes. Well, I'll do it for us, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Amsterdam Schiphol. I'm Aviator P. Sands. Roll the replays of our landing and fly safe.